Hi there, it's Catherine, and welcome to my weekly vlog with my reflections. Well, what I have to say mostly is that I'm preparing to leave for the University of Pennsylvania for testing and surgery for the lymphatic issues that I've been dealing with since November. So it's been 6 months to get here. I have a week left, and I'm fascinated by the journey, by the process, by the lymphatic system. I continue to learn more and more about the lymphatic system and how incredibly important it is. Oh my goodness, to think that there was a day when I knew nothing about the lymphatic system. And I'm now humbly um, respectful of a system in our bodies that is so complex. So let me say welcome. Go ahead and let me know where you're coming and joining me from. What part of the country are you in? And welcome. And I'm going to chat a little more about the central lymphatic system. So, for those of you who have been on before, I um, I took flights down to South Carolina. On the way that they booked the flight, there were two short flights, which usually don't mean much. Um, but this time, it seems to have put unexpected pressure on the lymphatic system that resulted in some significant central lymphatic issues. All right. So, hi, Barbara. And hi, someone's here from London. It just says Facebook user, so I'm not sure who you are, but let me know your name. So, I want to just meander a bit about the lymphatic system. I have learned much about its importance, about how it has gotten much too little attention in the medical system. Let me take my glasses off. Way too little information about it. And here's the thing that I found fascinating over the past several months is understanding how important a role the lymph system plays in our metabolic processes. So when we talk about lipedema having a connective tissue issue, so lipedema is a connective tissue disorder, a lymphatic disorder, a metabolic disorder. So when you take the complexity, sort of like how things fit together, like things are entwined, and start to try and maneuver unraveling and unpacking it. So the thing that so for a very long time you've heard me say again and again and again about listening to your body. And I know when I came back from South Carolina, again, two flights down, two flights back, each flight, two instances of extreme cabin pressure just by nature of being on an airplane. So, in a very short period of time, eight extreme cabin pressures on a body that has lymphatic disorders. So, this was the, I think, tipping point, my hypothesis. I think I'll know more when I come and talk to you in 2 weeks because I'll have been through more testing and a surgical procedure to hopefully begin to clear things up. So, understanding that the lymphatic system plays a major role in the metabolic processing of lipids, which are fat molecules. And so, what we eat matters. Let me say that my big takeaway over the past number of months, what I eat matters. A couple of weeks ago, I had some fruit. I don't normally have fruit. I have been having some berries of late, but I think I had an apple and I know I had some pineapple because I had bought a fresh pineapple and I hadn't had pineapple in probably 8 or 10 years. It's been a long time, maybe since 2016. So that's 4, 5, 7 years. And I say that because that's when I came back from Europe when I was writing the book on lipedema. So this is a fascinating exploration of being able to listen to and begin to track what's going on because I found out that my body does the best when I'm not eating, when I'm fasting. And the reason why it does the best when I'm fasting is because I'm not asking my body to go through the digestion process. And so I'm not kicking in this um, interaction in the central core lymphatic system, which is, I keep pointing here, which is right here. We eat, food goes down our esophagus, it goes into our stomach, gets processed, and goes into our small intestine. And in that process, the lymphatic system is intricately involved in the breakdown and digestion of fats or not, which is what's going on. So, too much TMI, too much information for most people. So, but let me talk about going down to the University of Pennsylvania Hospital, which is what I will be doing next Sunday, which reminds me, next Sunday, um, if I can, I'm going to try and do a quick check in from the road. I'll be on the road driving down to Pennsylvania from Boston, not flying, can't fly. So I will try and check in next week, just even if it's for 10 minutes. Um, so a couple things about the process itself and the um, blessing of being in a community. So I've had Kelly Bell has been on. He has issues related to central lymphatics. You all know Leslyn Keith, who's been, really partnered with us for years and is president of the board at Lipedema Project and our director of research. So Leslyn has been intricately involved in what we're doing. And a new player is Catherine Rosenberg. She had the same surgery I'm going down. Well, she had the same testing and she ended up with a surgical procedure. We don't know if it will be the same as what I'll be having. But anyway, I just was on a Zoom call with them this afternoon where they are like, what can we do to help you do this? How can we help? Was basically their message. So, number one, Catherine's taking a day off from work and coming to the hospital to be with me through the process of the testing and the meeting with the doctor, analyzing what's going on. Leslin and Kelly are going to be on because Leslin's in California and Kelly's in North Carolina. So they're both going to be on um, a Zoom while we meet with the doctor. So my peeps, my community, it makes such a difference. Even Kelly's wife, who is trained as well, she's very knowledgeable about the lymphatic system. So it is a blessing. It is an incredible blessing, one in which I'm so very, very grateful for. So I am going to let you know what happens. I'm going to be tracking it. I will be doing a webinar on what we find out. We will be doing that sometime, probably, I don't know, this summer sometime. Once I get once I get through all the hard parts. Once I know what's going on a little bit more, I'll let you know what's happening. Um, the other thing I wanted to do, give me a minute. I have to get the link, as I want to share with you the link that we are having a Lipedema Awareness Month in June. And here is, I think I have it right here. Yep, here it is. These are the dates. June 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and then the 14th is like a follow up. Then we have a couple of bonus sessions, but here's the link. learn.lipedema-simplified.org/lipedema awareness challenge. We're doing a challenge this year, and the challenge is, what do you need to do to make your life with lipedema and or lymphedema better for you? So that's coming up, and I'll be sending out an email this week, so please be on the lookout for it, where if you need to get the link, it will be there. And yeah, and many blessings for us this week. So someone says, how often do I fast and for how long? Well, I was doing alternate day fasting for quite a while, and it was helping. And so then I tried to eat every day to see how that did. And I do intermittent fasting every day. So I find that I do about 38 to 42 hours of fasting. So I'll start in the evening. So for instance, I'll start tonight, probably around 6ish. I'll have a small meal in a little while. And then about 6ish or 7ish will be when I start. And then I won't eat again until Tuesday. So I'll fast tonight and all day tomorrow and tomorrow night. And then I'll break my fast on Tuesday, mid morning or late morning or early afternoon, somewhere in there. And I've been doing that. I mean, I did that for quite a while, but this is, more for health reasons. So we'll see how that goes. So, and for how often? So every other day. So usually what's called alternate day fasting. So I am, if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat now. And I'm happy to answer any of your questions. Also, at any point, you can reach me. Let me put it here. Let me find. I know it's here somewhere. Here it is. You can always email me at Catherine@lipedema-simplified.org. And I usually get back to people within a day, if not sooner. But if there's anything specific you want me to cover, I'm happy to do that. And I want to especially wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. I've gotten so many emails today. And check your email because I sent out a little gift for everyone in the community, a little ebook gift, How to Fall Madly in Love with Yourself, which is always a good thing. So it's a little light today because everyone's doing Mother's Day celebrations. So whatever you're doing, and especially if you're watching this on replay, I just want to wish you a very blessed and happy Mother's Day for everything you do for those you love. And they don't, everything you do for those you love are not only your kids, because we do it for so many. So, another question. How do I feel fasting helps in the lipedema? Well, as I was saying, I'm having some lymphatic issues, and the fasting actually helps support the digestive system in resting. And so it actually helps the symptoms. And I'll let you know more. I'll know more after I have the surgical procedure next week, so I can fill you in. But that's a quick answer. We're going to go into a lot more detail. So, wishing you a wonderful Mother's Day, many blessings, and I'll see you next week. I'll be on the road, so I'll try. If I don't see you next week, I'll see you the week after, because then I'll be able to at least tell you what happened. All right, everyone. Much love. Bye.